dream. A call to action, blow up the in-between. Defeat your engine, defeat the Wolverine. Another clown that leads a band of fools. Another broken heart bleeds. Red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue. This is another, let's say, part of our characteristic is personality. And that's that the band also contains a little bit of hardcore in it. You know, it's not one thing. It always has to be different. The song should have individual personalities. And this one comes across to me as I remember that older New York hardcore scene when metal and hardcore came together. So I think when we were even writing the song, we were calling it, you know, the one that sounds like a hardcore tune.
Red, White, and Blue was also one of the songs I kind of had earlier on. And it seems like those are the ones that you go for. That was a very straightforward song.
That's one of my favorite ones. A lot of energy, old school, kind of move it out. Fun to play, really fun to play.
I saw it around the blue moon, but I must fix the wheel. I am the wheel.
The Wheel. Nobody likes that song. That's actually Derek's favorite song on the record.
See, like the process we have going through a record is I'm kind of more on the end of the objective point. You know, the recording and the arranging and all that stuff is, you know, Dave and Dee Dee and Ron really kind of take care of all of that stuff and the recording and stuff. I'm more of the final product guy, is that, you know, when everything is all done, they kind of push it off to me and they say, here's the final mixes, let us know what you think. And, you know, the first couple times I spin through the record, it's kind of, you got to get a vibe for it. But then I start listening and I call up Vernie and I say, this is our opener. This should be opening song. This should be this should be that. But my favorite definite song on the record is The Wheel, without a doubt. I think that song defines what the band is, you know. And I listen to records, you know, our new records, like, again, like, which is the opener, which is the closer, which is, you know, the middle points, where should we, like, kind of stack these songs, and, you know, but definitely The Wheel.
The Wheel is, in my opinion, one of the better choruses on the record. And I think because it's fun to be able to take something that is so heavy and match it with a memorable melody. The key to a good song to me is being able to remember it after only hearing it once. I think The Wheel has this quality in its chorus.
The Wheel is, again, that's probably my favorite song on the record as far as energy and just, you know, just kind of going for it thing. That one, I would love to see that in a set. We'll see what happens.
That one was a little bit more confusing musically. I liked it arrangement-wise. It's a little bit more all over the map than some of the other songs, but it seemed like it had a lot of signature Overkill kind of moments on there. Basically a thrashy kind of song. Some good lead work in there as well.
A bed of nails go down deep refrigeration. I hear it calling me.
Again, a kind of different kind of song. Really cool. A couple different things in that one. It kind of has a kind of leave you hanging kind of thing towards the end. I could almost remind you that maybe something afterward would start up with that. You know, interesting song for sure.
That one was a little harder. Anytime you're playing a mid-tempo song, I think it's a little harder to get the energy of the song right. When you're up at 210 beats per minute and the song is thrashing along, it's very easy to feel great energy in the room, you know, because it's like running into a room with a machine gun. You're just shooting up holes in the walls. It's like, it feels fucking great. But something that's a little slower tempo, it's tough to kind of get it to really just be right, and for the parts to make sense. So that one took some time, and Blitz actually went back and forth on that one a lot. I probably heard maybe 4 or 5 different vocal melodies, and he had the chorus right away, but the verses he struggled with. He went back and forth. He just kept changing it. He had something, and then he changed it again. He had something, and he changed it again. We had this one penciled in as kind of the closer for the record for a while, because it felt it kind of feels like a few songs put together. It's kind of actually more metal than a thrash kind of song. It has a great big ending that just kind of felt like a cool way to kind of button up the record. It felt almost, movie soundtrack-esque, kind of at the end of the song.
Grinding Wheel's kind of an epic tune. I think the idea behind this was to take something that was going to end the record, but leave the listener with the feeling that there was still unfinished business here. That is not a specific ending, but that if you listen later, you can still hear us playing.
Be a guy.